YouTube didn't want to do right, so I'm gonna do it on Instagram and then I'll upload it to YouTube. But I'm out here in the parking lot of my son's job today. It is raining real hard. But look what I caught in the parking lot today, y'all. One on my right and one on my left. But there is nobody in either of them, so I can't pull up and try to talk to them. So I'm not sure if they are, you know, oh, I know those over there are waiting to be loaded. So they're gonna go around there in that gate at their appointment time. But I saw these over here in the regular parking. There's another one down there, so I call myself gonna pull up on them, cause you know. And then let me tell y'all about my son. So my son thought, since it was raining, cats, dogs, sheep, cows, goats, horses, that he was gonna call in for work. I said, no sir, no sir, I will be taking you to the building. You work inside. You work inside. Excuse me. Plus, he was like, Mom, it's raining real bad. Yeah. But you feel like since it's raining, cats, dogs, cows, sheep, goats, that you get to stay home. But no, sir. Our carriers still have to carry those horses, birds, sheep, cows. They don't get to stop because it's raining. They don't get to just say, I'm going to pull over. Okay? And as an independent dispatcher, we need to be able to do what we're asking and expect of the carriers. And they got to still move in the rain. I'm going to still book them something in the rain. So they got to still move so I can move. So that's how real it is for us all. So I wanted to come on here this afternoon and talk about, so if you saw my videos on YouTube, I posted 2 of them today. I got to get in the habit, but at least I got some things to say. On my video today, I talked about doing Carrier Connect. And so I'm guessing some people have watched that video because I've been receiving emails and inboxes on it. So let's talk about that really quickly. One of the reasons that I stopped my services, Knock the Chill Off and Carrier Connect, is because people they didn't know me. They haven't, I don't know them. And they wanted, you know, the service, and for some of them they slipped in. But this time that service is going to be offered. It's going to be offered, but to my community. So if I don't, you know you, we don't interact, I don't see you on my YouTube, you know, there's something, and then I invite you over to my private community group, that's who will be getting it. I cannot be just out here just doing things. That's part of the problem now. People are not taking the proper actions. They're not getting the proper training. They don't have the proper information. They don't want to do the work, and they want to find a service like this to just move forward on. And although I'm not going to be responsible after I give you the lead, I can be proactive. And in that proactivity, I can make sure that I, you know, have seen you. You have asked questions. I can ask you some questions. We can interact. And I've invited you over to the Facebook community. And I know that between my YouTube videos and in there, you know what you're doing and you know what you need, and I can drop them off. If I'm going to be a part of trying to be, you know, better the solution for, again, the disdain and the distrust for independent dispatchers, I cannot be out here like that. I cannot just, you know, get leads, get carriers that are coming to me because they trust me, they trust what I'm saying, they trust with my business of Carrier Connect, that I'm going to connect them with a dispatcher that is able to service them. And again, although I'm not responsible after the transaction, I'm going to be proactive. I'm not going to get the trust of these carriers who are watching me, just like the independent dispatchers, and then I'm going to connect them with somebody that I do not know, and they do them wrong. They don't move them. They don't know anything, because that's still on me. They still know how to find me, even though, and we all know it, I can say it until I'm blue in the face. Once this transaction is completed, I am not responsible for what happens from that moment forward. When that carrier gets done wrong, guess who we coming to find? You, me. And then he's going to be all on my YouTube and all on my Instagram and all on my social media saying that she not on the up and up. Yeah, she talk a good game. She might know what she talking about, but she connected me with a trash dispatcher. And don't think that she gonna do right. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. And I'm not popular out here in these streets. And I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm not trying to have my name ceased before it can even get started. So there's going to be a protocol to it. And it's probably not going to start until we get further on into the information. Unless there are some stipulations. Now, I'm not a butthole. Like, if I see you got your business going, you're running your carriers, you know, and you come, you know, to my YouTube and stuff, and I invite you over to the private community, or you hit me up, and you got receipts, you know, something that says that if I hand you something, you're going to take care of it. Now, there's always going to be, you know, that. But we got to have an understanding, because it's bad, y'all. It's bad. And I don't think people understand how bad it is, because so many are coming out of these training courses and not realizing that they still have work to do. That's not it. That's not it. But I will not be, you know, the person that helps you not do the work, because I can give you the information all day. I can give you all of the free. I can give you a carrier. But if you don't want to do the work, you don't do what you need to do, you don't research, you don't keep up with the market, you do not know what's going on with the spot market, you are not willing to get out here in the rain and pull up on trucks, you know, as just like they have to do. Like, there's some things that you still have to do. There is nothing that a carrier, owner, operator, whoever is moving these trucks, they live dangerous. They literally never know what is going to happen to them day by day. And we are at home in the comfort of our own homes, just some of us just looking at load boards. Oh, I didn't find him nothing. Oh, he not gonna move. Oh, let me look out the window. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I just got my hair did. Oh, I'm so glad. He don't have that luxury. He or she, they don't have the luxury of, oh, it's raining, I'm just gonna post up today. Now, if they're at home, they can make that decision. But if they're already out here, they're on a load, they're doing what needs to be done, they don't have that luxury. And that's one of the things that I was explaining to my son when he was like, oh, Ma, it's raining real bad, I'm not going to work today, I'm on VTO. No, you ain't. You're going to get your ASS in this car, and I'm going to drive you to this JOB, because that's what your situation is right now. You don't get to stop. You don't get to, and this is what I needed him and others to understand. You don't get to inconvenience others because you want to be comfortable. Because had he did not come to work today because it was raining outside, guess what? The people who he worked with and his co-workers, they got to take up his slack because he's not here. And y'all got to remember, I come from 27 years of service, of customer service. So when somebody's not here to answer that phone or fill that, you know, that shipment or do what it needs to be done, that responsibility, work, and weight falls on, oh, let me wave at y'all, falls on the next, you know, the people who do decide to show up, who do decide to keep it moving, who do, you know, decide to move in integrity and, you know, willingness. And I'm not going to let him be sorry. I understand that they probably loaded some VTO, probably got some PTO in there as well. But you're going to bring your ASS to this JOB, because as long as you are able-bodied, you're going to work, you're going to do the work, you're going to do some kind of work. And my son is one who wants to be an entrepreneur, but my son is also a person who does not want to do the work. So although I understand his dreams, I understand what it is that he wants to do, you know your child, you know your children. I refuse to enable him, because if I am to try to support his dream without having him do some kind of hard work, baby, that thing will lay up and be sorry as he want to be. And we have dispatchers that are that way. We have carriers that are that way. They want it easy. They think it's easy. They don't want to do anything more. No, that's not the deal. That's not the deal. That's not the business. It's raining out here. That's fine. I'm still out here. Pull up. Like I just told y'all, I pulled up. When I came to the parking lot, let me show y'all. And I saw these trucks parked where the employees are supposed to park at. I pulled up on them. I'm like, ooh, wait a minute. Let me see what I can get for the people. Because it is important to me to try to assist you all as best I can, but I will not be used. We will do things right. We will operate in decency and in order. Excuse me. For those who are out, those who are looking for carriers, it's something that I want to kind of do for you. Like when I'm out here and I see all of these trucks, and there's other places that I'm going to be driving to as well, I'm going to give you all my address. And I want those who are looking for a carrier, who need a carrier, who are prepared for a carrier, I want you to send me your card. Because the reality is I cannot take on and handle every single truck that I see. But I know that there are people who are watching me, who listen to me, who are you all my network, my co-workers. I can put your your cards on these people's trucks, and you can do what you need to do. I just want that will operate the same way as Carrier Connect, because I don't want to stop doing the work. When I come on here and talk to y'all, I want you all to see, I want you all to know that when I say I'm trying to do all that I can to make sure that we on the up and up and make it as easy as it can be within reason, the reality of easy for you all. It don't cost me nothing. It don't hurt me at all to collect you all's cards in the mail. And when I see these trucks out here, to just pull up on them and slide your card in their window and keep it going, like I be doing at 4:45 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning when I come to pick my son up from work, or when I'm riding by and I'm out here doing DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I'm riding by these, these trucks and stuff out here that's just sitting and that's just waiting or whatever, however, because some of them may already have a situation, some of them may already have a dispatcher, but if they sitting like that, the opportunities are open. The opportunities are open, the opportunities are endless. So we're going to be doing a lot on this channel. We're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be learning what we need to learn. I don't know if some of you caught the video today, but I'm starting, at the beginning. And I saw somebody went under there and was like, finally somebody is, telling us what we need to be told. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being out here. I'm okay with leading by example, because I have to implement what I have in me and be of service in a different way. And it doesn't involve being lazy. I cannot tell people we can't get away from the work. And I said this before, while I'm doing this, while I'm out here, I'm also working on my weight. Because at some point y'all gonna want to see me in person. Y'all gonna want to hear me in person. We're gonna have a whole situation, rooms and auditoriums and stuff. And I can't be huffing and puffing. I need to be able to breathe. I need to be able to laugh. I need to be able to walk and talk. So when I'm out here jumping in and out of the car, I don't mind putting your cards. I don't mind speaking with people. And I want to speak to them with confidence. I want them to know that when I hand them your card, hey, my name is Marian. I'm from Carrier Connect. I have a network where I connect carriers and dispatchers, and this is dispatcher. Let me see who on here. This is Keep Truck and Dispatch. And at his or her dispatcher services, his or her dispatcher service, this is what they do. This is what they offer. They work, I'm just going to pop this off the head because I don't see what you do. But they work with, they specialize in moving box trucks and hot shots. And they're available now. This is the name, the owner of the company. He or she'll be able to get you together. If they are not in, or they have things that they have going on, they have a staff that's able to assist you and be able to keep you going. Go ahead and give them a call if you need their services. Go ahead and send them an email if you may need their services, and just let them know general information about what it is that you do. They are ready and available now. And again, this is someone from my network. Keep it moving, keep it trucking, dispatching, and they're ready to be of service for you right now. This is how I want to know my people. That's why I won't be giving my leads and giving my services and giving myself to just any old body. But if you take the time up and you view my videos and you like and you comment and you share and you come over, you get invited to my private network and you're doing the darn thing, I'm going to make sure that can do all that I can to help the success of your business, because we will be doing the work and not just I doing the work. We will have an understanding and know what it is that we're doing out here, because we got to make it better. it has to go in a more positive direction. People have to know and have to understand that one company cannot get everybody. There is truly enough out here for us, but we have to be able to be seen. And when I say be seen, being seen in our category or in our case is not marketing. Being seen is being educated on what it is that we're doing. Being seen is being able to provide receipts from what we have done. Being seen is being able to say, I know what's going on in the market. I understand that, hey, how you doing? I understand that you let me know that you had somebody, but what are they getting you? How often are they moving you? How's the pricing looking? What's your rate per month? Ask some questions on the things that they got going on. And then if you are able to, you say, hey, well, I understand that they have that going on. This is my track record. This is what I do. This is what I've done. And if at any point you feel like you're looking for somebody, I am available and ready to be of assistance to you. I am ready to serve you. I am ready to be of service to you, because this is about being of service. And if you cannot serve, you cannot sell. If you do not serve, you cannot sell. People need assurance. They don't care if you're new. They care what you can do, how you can move, and that's just what I had to say about that. So just wrapping it up on Carrier Connect. It is coming out. It is coming back. I will be moving on it. But Carrier Connect is more than just, I'm going to reach out to this lady and I'm going to get, it is for carriers to contact me and I will connect them with those in my network. And in my network means that I interact with you. I know who you are, and most likely you've been invited over to my private Facebook group, and that's where you're going to get even more of what you need, because I understand that people are going to need more than just YouTube, but how I plan to put it out there, you'll be able to do what you need to do. And again, as far as classes and courses, let me say this also, I do not work on weekends, so I don't want people to feel like when they send me messages on weekends that I don't work this over the weekend. But my carriers, it's not no 9 to 5, I'm off on the weekends. That's not how it goes, and we'll be talking more about that. But I just wanted to come on here and say that it is here, it is, but I need to know, I need some type of assurance that you know what you're doing, and I will get that assurance from the same thing that I'm asking you to offer the carrier. Let me see you. Let me see some consistency. And let me just say this, I'm going to get more detailed about this later, but I just want to drop this tidbit off. When you have your bios and you have your social media set up, two things. When you have in that bio that you're taking on anybody and you work with every single piece of equipment, listen, we know that that's a lie. We know that your new business does not work with every single piece of equipment. So zero in and really learn in detail the equipment that you want to work with. Because when you go to somebody's bio and it says, I work with box truck, power only, dry vans, reefers, flatbeds, hot shots, you have no staff, you haven't worked with anybody. Like, we have to be realistic about what we're doing. Now, what I'm not saying that you won't eventually know all of those things, because as you all know, I'm on my third piece of equipment, a year in business. So I've done hot shot, okay, box truck, and now I'm about to do power only. So I'm able to speak on those things and thoroughly, talk to, well, not so much the power only yet, but you all will be going along with me once that begins, once the carrier gets ready. But let's be realistic. Another thing is, make sure I understand what you're selling. And there's nothing wrong with your family. There's nothing wrong with your outings. There's nothing wrong with you out on your boat, out at the club, hollering, hey, baby, with your swimsuit on. But can you stand next to a truck? Can you be at the club hollering, hey, baby, with a group of truckers and MC numbers? Let me know that that's what you're doing. And I guess a kind of a half or a 0.5 to that is, there is nothing wrong with memes. But if you have a page full of memes and no realistic things going on, that's not building trust. that's not letting me know what it is that you do and what you got going on. So I just wanted to come on here this afternoon while I'm out here in these streets stalking these trucks. Again, I can't get them all, but I want to make sure that I build a community that when I'm out here in these areas, when I'm out here in these streets, I am promoting you and sending business your way as well, because I can't get it all. I don't want it all. All right, so y'all have a good evening. I will be on in the morning. I'll be on YouTube, post a YouTube video tomorrow morning. What you all will notice that when I post my videos in the morning or earlier up in the day, I will be, you know, dressed for success. You know, I have my collared shirt on. Sometimes it's gonna have a little makeup around the collar, because sometimes my daughter do me up. But I will be dressed in my collared shirt because I'm in my professional mode and I'm talking to people and I need them to know that I'm serious. And then on Fridays and in the evening when you see me on, you're probably gonna see me still in my get up, in my brand, but it'll be more casual and our conversations will be more casual. So, all right, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm looking forward to going, glowing, and growing with you all, and let's get it. We are determined, and the way that people look at us is going to turn around. It is. All right, thank y'all so much, and y'all have a great evening.